And so when you think that at one time the Hawaiian Islands basically had nothing, there were no trees and stuff like that over here. That was all bought, in some fashion or form. Whether because you bought in birds, because coconuts floated on the ocean, all kinds of different ways it got here. But what I'm trying to say is that it was naked at one time and became flourishing. It not only became flourishing, it became abundant. And that's the thing about Hawaii that we all really like is the abundance here. And I think one of the things that we're very concerned about is this abundance seems to be deteriorating in front of us. And it's not like we don't like progress and stuff like that. We just don't, we're not comfortable with this idea that progress is going to diminish the whole like does. If progress were enhancing the probability of abundance, we're better with that. We can understand that. This whole Malama Aina thing, it's not just taking care of stuff. It's like you want to be able to care for it in such a way where you can take this grassy plain and turn it into this lush place. It's got all kinds of things like bees and trees and honey and all kinds of stuff going around it. You see this whole abundance of life interacting. That's what you want to see, not just grass. And so, and this is really interesting because I think this is inherent. This is actually an inherent thing in our Hawaiian minds, our collective minds. And so, the way the white man has conditioned us in this Americanization process, I was trying to make us be more like them and pull us further away from those things that actually nourish us, which is the nourishment for us comes from the ability to utilize nature and to be able to give back. That's what mahalo is. It's not just giving back and thank you. It's like I not only gave back, but I know where I got it from, and I want to add more to that pile so it's more abundant and available for more people. That's a true mahalo, right? And so that's why an old term they used to use in words like that, they would say mahalo a nui loa, and that was that extra part that you were throwing into the pile that is available for all those to take up when you reach there. It's just that extra little step that was needed. And, it's not burdensome when everybody's putting their little piece in that thing. It's becomes burdensome when it's all on you, and that's what happens to us. We have this crazy thing, and I think it's because of the history of our culture, where we had been so downtrodden. We had lost over 3/4 of our population in a 100-year period from all different manner, from disease to just wars and all kinds of shit like that. But so you think about all these things that are dying right in front of you. All your things that you thought was the most powerful, strong things in the world, dying. It'll make you start thinking a little differently. But it was not because it was not by design. This is actually a design that was used all over the world in this process called colonization. They did this all over. And a lot of this stuff, I remember, like I'm 66 now, and I remember it wasn't until I was like 45 that we actually started finding this information, these old links to old information, and we're able to start pulling them out, where we could actually assemble them and make some sense of this information. That was not the information that everybody was giving us. This was the counter stuff. This is stuff that we used to get in trouble with the families for doing, because we grew up with like, don't make any waves, we're doing fine now, we're okay, And yes, we were okay, but we weren't at a place of abundance, and that's what I'm talking about. Because Hawaiians do best when they are in and able to contribute to this idea of abundance for all, We feel our best when we're able to share, even what little we have. And so, and we believe that it's such a powerful thing that we would like to share that with everybody who comes here, not just Hawaiians. We want everybody to think this because, damn, it's a pretty damn good formula. You don't waste anything, you add to it. And that's really good.